We are going to present the body cavities. Let's start. The dorsal cavity is composed of the two larger parts, the cranial cavity and the vertebral cavity. The cranial cavity is located inside the bony cranial box and continues with the vertebral canal. Contains the brain. The vertebral cavity forms a conduit called the vertebral canal that runs the entire length of the spine internally. Trunk cavities. The trunk can be divided into two large cavities, each with a well-defined limits, some bony, others muscular. They are the thoracic cavity and the abdominal cavity, which includes the peritoneal, retroperitoneal, and pelvic cavities. Then, thoracic cavities, it's the cavity of the thorax. It's protected by the rib cage and is located below the cranial cavity and in the region anterior to the vertebral cavity. Limits. Anterior, it's made up of the sternum, the costal cartilages, the ribs and intercostal muscles. Lateral, formed by the ribs and the intercostal muscles. Posterior, formed by the ribs and the intercostal muscles and the 12 dorsal vertebra. Upper, base of the neck. Lower, formed by the whispered diaphragm muscle. Contain heart in the mediastinum in the anterior inferior portion. Aortic artery, bronchi and esophagus in the mediastinum in the posterior and middle part. Trachea, esophagus, cardiac peduncle and thymus in the mediastinum the upper part. Lungs and pleura in the pleuropulmonary fossa.